6 people have been arrested after climate change activists, including 2 Olympians, scaled an oil tanker. They surrounded the Shell tanker in Bayswater Road in London in protest at the use of fossil fuels. Among them were the gold medal-winning canoeist Etienne Scott and the sailor Laura Baldwin. They glued themselves to the top of the tanker, according to Extinction Rebellion. The Met said 6 arrests for vehicle interference have been made. It's not known if the 2 Olympians were among those arrested. Extinction Rebellion say highly disruptive action would end a run of 10 days of protests. In a statement, the Metropolitan Police said, "We attended Bayswater Road at about 8:50 to deal with a number of protesters who climbed on an oil tanker. We've made 6 arrests for vehicle interference. The road is now open." And of course, Just Stop Oil members have been targeting oil terminals around England for the last week or so. So are you with these people? They're normally young, often middle class. Sometimes they're at university. Sometimes they have people like, what's the actress called? Emma Thompson supports them. They've got 2 gold medal winning Olympians among them. It's a key area, isn't it? We all understand, don't we, about climate change. But are the tactics deployed by Just Stop Oil, deployed by Extinction Rebellion, counterproductive? I'm going to speak now to Zach, who's a spokesperson from Just Stop Oil, who's currently protesting in Marble Arch on behalf of Extinction Rebellion. Zach, hello.
Hello, Andrew.
So you're Just Stop Oil, but you're with Extinction Rebellion, so you're joining forces.
Yeah, absolutely. This sort of coalition thing we've got going on at the moment is extremely powerful.
Right.
Especially when we've got so many groups together for one common goal.
Right. And what exactly are you doing in Marble Arch?
Well, there's, I'd say, a good 2,000, 1,000 people here, all demanding that the government, put fossil fuels in the past and move on to cleaner, renewable energy, which doesn't destroy the future that, that we're all looking forward to.
Do you think your tactics are working?
Well, I think I wouldn't be on this show at the moment if they weren't working. I think at the moment these tactics have obviously got the media attention. They've got politicians talking. I wouldn't be here right now for these tactics.
Yeah, but sometimes, Zach, the reason when you come on these radio programmes, people use them as an opportunity to vent their spleen because they're so furious that you stop people getting to work, you stop people getting to hospital appointments, teachers can't get to school, cleaners can't get to hospitals. You cause an awful lot of inconvenience, which is what you intend to do, of course.
Yeah, I think this is a truly awful situation that people have been put in here, both the people who are being inconvenienced and the people who are on top of these oil tankers. I think the important thing we have to remember here is that the government could quite literally end this disruption tomorrow.
How could they do that?
By saying that they're going to put, they're going to put the human race before meaningless profits. By just stopping oil, by just stopping the extraction of oil and gas in the North Sea.
But then the country would grind to a halt because we don't have enough power, Zach, from alternative means, so industry would grind to a halt. Is that okay?
The country would not grind to a halt. We've got enough reserves to start a just transition away from fossil fuels.
So what happened about petrol stations? They'd all close within days?
Well, no, I just said we need a just transition away from fossil fuels. This is what Just Stop Oil is demanding that the government do.
And how do you know how much reserves there are? What do you know about that?
Well, obviously, if people have done their research, obviously we wouldn't be making this demand. But I really think, Andrew, what your listeners need to hear at the moment is that our government are currently putting North Sea oil and gas, 42 projects to be precise, which are in the pipeline. They're putting those projects before our very right to live. And that's why ordinary people are here today in London saying to the government, we need to stop this. It's absolutely ludicrous. We need to move away from fossil fuels.
Well, the fact that they're doing this shows that your tactics aren't working.
I think our tactics are working.
Tell me. Hang on, Zach. Tell me what the government has done to meet your demands. Tell me what they've done, please, because I'm not sure.
At the moment, they haven't.
Oh, well, that's what I said then. That's what I said, Zach. Your tactics aren't working.
It doesn't mean they're not working, Andrew. I think more people are joining by the day. More ordinary people are joining us. and saying to the government, you need to stop, you need to get a grip, and you need to just stop oil. It's such a simple demand.
Right. Well, you're aware that in the last few weeks the government has cancelled the decision to suspend those licences potentially for fracking. So fracking could be about to start. Don't know what you think about that. And the government is also looking. The government is also looking at dusting off some naughty oil fields because we're desperate to get the whole of Europe off of Vladimir Putin's gas.
Well, oil at the moment is funding some horrific things. Oil is funding Putin, obviously Putin's aggression, which is, in the end, killing Ukrainian children. Oil is such a dirty, toxic resource. And to be frank, we need to put it in the past. We need to get rid of it and we need to move on. And just to say here, a Ukrainian MP, her name is Lesia Vasilenko, she said that now is a perfect chance to move away from these fossil fuels, to start developing technology and renewables to move on. Because it's funding some really awful stuff. Look at Saudi Arabia, look at Vladimir Putin. Oil is beyond toxic.
All right, Zach. Well, thank you for that. That's Zach, who's protesting in Marble-Arch. I'm sorry, it wasn't a great line. He's with Extinction Rebellion. He says there are 2,000 people there, but I couldn't hear 2,000 people in the background, it must be said.